What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Unbias was on social media today, well, last night. And while he was on social media, man, he put up something, man. He put up a link. Not a link, but he put up a comment mocking his supporters, laughing at how stupid and ignorant and foolish they are, and how he could easily send them off and make them do his bidding, his dirty work for him. Look what he put up, y'all. He said, I control the algorithm. I got bloggers mad at bloggers. I got bloggers mad at bloggers, laughing emoji faces. This is what we always be telling people. Look at how he mocked and shamed them. Look at how he laughed at these guys coming to his defense, putting their names, reputations on the line for his actions that he did. Think about that. Here's a raper man mocking and laughing at the battle rap community of his transgressions that he did. And then the bloggers who support him trying to start stuff with the guys who calling him out and exposing and bringing awareness to his actions of what this man been hiding from the battle rap community, or what he's secretly been doing behind the scenes that led to him getting indicted by a grand jury. Think about that. Look what he just said. I got the bloggers going against each other. Why? Because you idiots coming out trying to defend and protect this man from what he did. Hold on, watch this. Let's hear it in his own words. Let's hear it in his own words. Why none of these bloggers, why battle rap fanatic now, why they never talk about stuff like this? Let's listen.
Did they know my charges when I was locked up? Absolutely not. Bro, when niggas used to ask me what I was locked up for, I used to just tell them I was locked up for aggravated assault.
Look at what he's doing. Did they know my charges when I was locked up? Absolutely not. They used to ask my charges. I tell them something different. Watch how he keep telling on himself. Crazy.
Bro, when niggas used to ask me did they know my charges when I was locked up? Did they know my charges when I was locked up? Absolutely not. Bro, when niggas used to ask me what I was locked up for, I used to just tell them I was locked up for aggravated assault, which that was one of my charges. So I wasn't lying, but bro, I had to hide my discovery and all kind of stuff. I'm going to court with people.
He said he had to hide his discovery. That's all the things they discovered pertaining to his charges by which he was charged. He said he had to hide that from the inmates so they wouldn't have the knowledge of knowing the graphic details of what he did by which he was charged to those women. He had to hide it, he said. Listen at him, y'all.
So I wasn't lying, but bro, I had to hide my discovery and all kind of stuff. I'm going to court with people. The only reason what saved me with going to court with people was.
Listen to what he said. This is the only thing that saved him when going to court with people. What saved you, Chris?
I had a paid attorney, so sometimes they would see me separate from the other inmates. Because when you have a public defender, they would bring everybody out, line y'all up in a row, and a judge would go over y'all case. But because I had a paid attorney, they would bring me out first, see me, put me back in a holding tank, and then bring everybody else out.
Okay, look what he just said. He said because he had a paid attorney, he was separated from the other inmates who had a public defender. Those who had a public defender were brought in together as a group that the judge may address them. Those who had a paid attorney were separated from the other inmates by which they had no knowledge of what was going on in his case as a result of him having a paid lawyer. See that? And what's the reason why, Chris? Tell them the reason why.
So I'm not gonna lie, that just saved me, man. I'd have been, them Bloods and Crips would have been having that.
See that? That saved me. Though Bloods and Crips wouldn't have been having that. So he's self-admitting to his crimes and the things that he did, by which he making a mockery out of the battle rap community. And those who like me and Battle Facts and ADEP and DME Detroit, who actually call him out on this, expose him on this, bring him to the forefront. He hate that. It bothers him with a passion because he's the one that's alone in his company. And he wants to actually change the narrative so people won't have to call him out on his crimes and actions and hold him accountable to what he did. Then he takes it a step further, and then he does this. I got bloggers mad at bloggers. Well, it's not talking about us. It's not talking about us who covering it. He's talking about the ones who coming in his defense, trying to come against us for speaking about his crimes and actions. But you can speak about clone. But you can speak about bad news. But you can speak about Kid Slade. But you can speak about Adi Boom. You can talk about their paperwork. But we don't supposed to address the paperwork of a real raping pedophile. Okay, let's look at the paper. Let's look at the paperwork. Look what it says right here. More paperwork. Okay? I'm just going to the last paragraph right here. Look what it says. I'm starting from where it says the ping cell phone. Even though this give you the whole breakdown of everything he's been doing, I just want to address this part. The ping cell phone was located in the shoe on the closet shelf of bedroom number 2, located by dialing this number. The phone was on silent but vibrated. So this was the burner phone he was using for the rape case. I mean, for, people would call for the Uber service by which he put together when raping women. So it says the original search warrant was amended and obtained by Detective Lewis. Watch this. 3 JVC camcorders in a hard drive to a computer was removed for extraction. Watch this. Based on numerous objects and items indicating possibly child pornography. So they found numerous objects, items in his house that led them to believe that he was involved in child pornography, by which his camcorder was brought into evidence in a hard drive. Then unbiased lawyers fought against it not being permitted in court because they didn't have a warrant to actually confiscate the evidence from his home. And it was thrown out. So this man had child pornography stuff on his camcorders and everything. Think about that. Freaky Chris. Freaky Chris. And this who y'all putting y'all reputation on the line for? You fathers and you husbands. This who y'all putting y'all reputation on the line for? This who y'all protecting? While he's sitting up here making a fool and mockery out of y'all, he talking about y'all. He ain't talking about us. He talking about y'all. See, he can't be talking about us doing this. When we do this to him, how is he talking about us? He talking about y'all who defend him trying to go against us from presenting this to y'all, from giving y'all this paperwork, from showing y'all these video clips. He talking about y'all. That he's sicking y'all on me, and then he's sitting back laughing at it. And Battle Facts, and DME Detroit, and ADEP, and laughing at it. While he kick back and laugh at it. Like, look, I got these dumbass dudes protecting me. I got these dumbass dudes doing my dirty work. I got these dumbass dudes believing I'm innocent. I got these dumbass dudes literally not even caring, not even asking me about all the lies I done told them. I got these dumbass dudes not even want to look into my paperwork, but they looking in everybody else's paperwork. These dudes love me so much. These dudes will do anything I tell them to do. You guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Like, for real. That's terrible. And it's very sad. It's very sad. Shouts out to Jihad. He sent me that clip. He sent that to me and showed me what he was doing on social media. Ain't that something though? Look at how he played them. And they ignore it. They are y'all trying to say y'all not these bloggers he talking about? How can y'all not be these bloggers he talking about? Notice what he say. I got bloggers against bloggers. How you got bloggers against bloggers? Me, Facts, AWDME Detroit. We don't argue against each other when we addressing your behavior and the things you do. Who doing that? Who doing that? You're talking about the ones who actually come in your defense. That's who he talking about. That's who he talking about. When DME Detroit bombing on you, we don't say nothing. When AW bombing on you, we don't say nothing. When Battle Facts bombing on you, we don't say nothing. When I'm bombing on you, they don't say nothing. So who you talking about? So who are you talking about? Well, it's obvious. You common sense. You have to be talking about the ones who actually do your dirty work in bidding for you, who actually call themselves calling us out. That's what you're doing, but you're not the algorithm, brother. Especially not in a good way. You're not to say you the algorithm. It should have to be because you handling business and doing your thing, not because you being exposed for being a raper, man, and taking women against their will. You can you gonna brag about that? And like I said, bro, time is running out. I know every time you see the Diddy and them trials and things like that, yours coming up next. And remember, yours gonna be televised. Yours gonna be televised. And we, just like we played it the last time, we gonna play it this time. We gonna play it this time, partner. Yours gonna be televised. And this is what we trying to let you know, bro. There ain't no way to get around these things. You could try all day long. And like I told them, dude, they partake in your sins. You put a curse on them, and they don't even know that they involved in your curse. God is dealing with you on what you did to them women, and they is volunteering to partake in your punishment. Every last one of them. And they're going to get it if they ain't already getting it already. So that's very sad, very shameful, but it really shows you the day and age we live in, where people condone evil and see nothing wrong with it. The Bible say, woe to those who call good bad, and woe to those who call bad good. It's twisted. It's backwards. The thing that's supposed to be shamed upon is embraced. So, yeah, that's what he did, y'all. That's what he's doing. See what I'm saying? He think it's a game. He think it's a joke. Why he just kicked back, unrepentant of all his actions. He have no remorse, no sympathy for what he did, and this is why he kept doing what he was doing. This is why he kept doing what he was doing, because nobody really called him out on what he did. Nobody put him in line. Nobody checked him. Nobody put hands on him to show him that you can't get away with doing the things you're doing. But you know, it is what it is, you know. But I let y'all see it with y'all own eyes. Y'all see how you play the game now?
you. They say, bustin' no streets for you. So leave me